What's up, everybody? Welcome to Church Guys Like Sports. I need y'all to tune in. We got some sports to talk about. What's up, Sister Fisher? What's up, Joel Mobley? Listen, I need y'all to share it. We are back with Church Guys Like Sports. Sister Rosalie Brown, bless you. I need y'all to share it. What up, my brother Andre Johnson? Teddy Simpson, what's up, man? Yeah, I got you on that suit. I'm going to put you in touch with my guy that made it for me. Mike Miller, what is the deal? Thank you so much, Mike Miller. Welcome to Church Guys Like Sports. Welcome to Church Guys Like Sports. I'm going to give you another minute to share it. We're going to get some good laughter in the day. All right, let's get into some sports talk. Welcome to Church Guys Like Sports, your favorite sports show, favorite sports podcast, anywhere. Deacon Eric, Minister Eric Morgan. We're going to talk about Conor McGregor. We're going to talk about the Phoenix Suns. We're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff today. But first, I want to thank everybody for your support with the Stellar Awards. It was an amazing event. And thank you all for all of your support throughout the years. God is faithful. Now, listen, we got to talk about the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. I thought, and one of my deacons at my church, I'm going to shout him out, David Morgan. He said that the Suns were going to win in 5. I said they're going to win in 6. And after looking at my son, John, I thought they're going to sweep the Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks came to play last night. Listen to me. The Milwaukee Bucks came to play last night. I had to go to a concert last night, and I was trying to get out of that concert as quick as I can. I love the Saints and I love the church folk, but when it's the NBA Finals now, we can't be in church all night now. Pastor Joe Thomas, bless you. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all, Pastor Joe Thomas just got in his new building out there in Queens on 156th Street, somewhere over there by Jamaica Avenue, all that stuff, Sutphin Boulevard and stuff. A beautiful edifice. God has blessed him and favored him. Your support, the Greater Blessed Hope Church of God in Christ. Listen, I would try, and he had his service. He was smart. He had his service at 3 o'clock, and they could be out of there by 6 so everybody could watch the game. Listen, y'all, all your church folks, pastors and bishops and apostles and king apostles and arch whatevers, stop having all these services while the game is on. Make sure your service is over by the time the game starts. Because if it ain't, fellas gonna be putting their finger up and walking out because we got to catch the game. And I was at we had a great time at Institution last night, but I had to slip out of there. Bishop Jameson did too. Not just me, he did too, so we can catch the game. All right, but Milwaukee Bucks came to play last night, and everybody been getting on the Greek Freak. Everybody been talking about him. This man is dropping 40 points with a bad leg. Yeah, and give us travel time too, Shelly. Yes. And this, remember, listen, it ain't just the men in your church that like sports. Some of these women like sports too. I got more female sports fans in my church than men almost. And they want to get to the game. And Milwaukee came to play last night. Greek Freak is dropping buckets with a bad leg. Unless he faked that injury. But if he didn't, this man is scoring 40 points, 15 rebounds, and all this stuff with a bad leg. And I know every time he get to the free throw line, and you see, at home, when he playing at home, they don't bother him. But when he playing away, as soon as he go that free throw line, they talking 1, 2, 3. They messing him up. So I don't know. I had Phoenix in 6. But after looking at last night, we got a series on our hand. This looks like it's gonna be a series. And Chris Paul and Devin Booker, y'all better step it up. Because y'all let Milwaukee back in this series is anybody's game. Greek Freak is the real deal. I wish he was on the Knicks. But he can't shoot. All right, he can't shoot, but he can dunk. He can get to that rim. He can't shoot no jumpers. But you cannot stop that man around the rim. And the only way to stop Greek Freak, you got to build that wall so he can't get in. If you let him dominate that paint, it's a wrap. That's right. Bless Minister Fisher. So that's where it is. I still think the Suns are going to take this series because Chris Paul I just think it's his time. Greek Freak got a whole lot of time left. This is only like his 9th or 10th year, 8th or 9th year, something like that. Chris Paul ain't got no time left. He going to be doing more commercials than anything. Chip, I think you're right because all of them had a bad game. Ayton, Booker, and Paul had a bad game. Unless they were just, all right, we're gonna give them one. Maybe the Suns just said, okay, we're gonna give them a game. We're gonna take it off. Because the way the finals go is 2 games at the home court, and then it's 3 games away, and then it's 2 more games at the home court. So game 6, I say it's Phoenix in 6 because they're going back to Phoenix and they want to win on their home court. So I'm telling y'all, if they don't stop Greek Freak and Chris Paul, Booker, and Ayton don't wild out, it might be something different. But I really think Chris Paul gonna pull it together. I think Chris Paul, Eric Morgan, I think Chris Paul is gonna pull it together. And the prophet has spoken. Brian Kahn has spoken. He said the Suns are winning in 6. Prophet Kahn said 6. So Prophet Kahn got like a 70% accuracy rate. I'm going to call Bishop Jordan. Bishop Jordan like 98% on his prophecies. I'm going to call Bishop Bernard Jordan and see if the Suns going to win. He's 98%. Todd Hall is like 92%. But I'm gonna call Bishop what's his name? Bishop E. Bernard Jordan. He's 98%. Brian Carn done dropped to like the 70s. Eric, I don't know about no 5. And I want to see Chris Paul get a ring too. But the only problem that I have, if Chris Paul gets this ring, that means out of all them banana boat boys, Wade got his rings, LeBron got his rings, Chris Paul will have his ring, but Carmelo still ain't got a ring. And I heard through the grapevine, I knew that Lala Anthony, she had left him, but then she got back with him. But I heard that she left him again. Carmelo, what are you doing? And you know, God ain't gonna bless you with a ring, Carmelo, until you do right about that first ring. Hello. That's why Carmelo can't get no ring. Because his wedding ring is faulty. How you get divorced twice? How in the world you get divorced twice by the same woman? If the same woman divorced you twice, you got to do your first works over again. If that first ring ain't right, you ain't getting no championship ring. See, LeBron ring, his wedding ring is right. Chris Paul's wedding ring is right. Now, and Dwayne Wade, say what you want, his wedding ring is right, even though she wear the pants and he wears the skirts. I don't want to get into a whole conversation about that. Dwayne Wade and his skirt wearing self, and that's why his son / daughter, whatever you want to call him, her, I'ma call him him. That's why that's going on. So Dwayne, but he still got his wedding ring right. So Carmelo, if your wedding ring ain't right, your championship ring will never come. It ain't ever coming. You see, Michael Jordan didn't get divorced until after he won his championships. After he got his championship, then he divorced his wife. Oh, God. Lord, help me. But the Suns lost last night. Yeah, I'm not going to get it. Eric Morgan, don't you start with me today. And we can't blame this on Lala, because I was blaming it on Lala Anthony before, because she was having sex with them folks on that show Power. She was over there, and Carmelo got to sit there and watch that foolishness. But Power, I don't think she been doing that. I don't know. Every time, is Power back on? Y'all help me. Somebody tell me, is Power back on? I need to know if Power is back. Is Lala still on Power? Is Lala Anthony still on Power? I need to know. Because if she is, then that's the key to this whole thing. Okay, see, she ain't on there. She ain't on there no more. So Carmelo can't blame this on Power. You can't blame this. I think she got killed. But she's on that show Shy, that Chicago show. She's on that. All right, y'all pray for Carmelo. Pray for him. And he leave these strippers alone. Allegedly. She's doing sex scenes on the Shy. You see? There it is. There it is. I knew the truth would come out. I knew the truth would come out. I knew the truth was going to come out. Every time Lala Anthony get on these TV screens and she's doing the Humpty Hump and she's hiding, allegedly, supposedly, every time she get on these little shows and these little movies and she's playing the hokey pokey, hide the beef in the taco, the horizontal poker. Her and Carmelo go through some foolishness. You, Lala Anthony, I thought it was all, you got to stop with these sex scenes. Every man ain't meant to see that. Every man cannot deal with his wife being on the big screen having sex with everybody. We can't. Now I tell you, I love my wife, but she ain't gonna be on no TV. I don't care. She ain't gonna be on no screens. If you can't deal with that, you got to know that going in. I don't want my wife having no relations on TV. Every man ain't built for that. And Carmelo is not built for that. I think Carmelo from Red Hook, Brooklyn, far as I know. I know he did some time. He lived in Baltimore, Maryland for a little while, but he's a New Yorker in my mind, and he ain't built. You ain't built for that. Every man wants, no matter. And I'm gonna say this, Lord, this is Church Guys. Welcome to Church Guys Like Sports. Every man wants his woman to himself, no matter what his status is. Melo ain't built for that. He ain't built to see his wife on the TV screen. I don't want to use no vulgar words, but I'll say having relations. Like they said in The Nutty Professor. He don't want. I knew the truth was gonna come out. Lala, get off that shy. Get off that show. So you and your husband can get it back together. All right? Now, Conor McGregor lost the other night, and Conor McGregor is getting old. I'm telling you that now. He's getting old. And he broke his leg. I'm gonna tell you this. He broke his leg. William Brown says she's acting. He can't act like a... No. He can't act those babies. Listen, I'm not allegedly. I'm gonna come back to this Lala. I'm gonna come right back to this Lala. But Conor McGregor, the dude didn't hit him in the leg and it broke. Conor McGregor kicked him and he broke his own leg. You know you're getting old when nobody has to help you break your leg. You know, I stood up too fast today and put my feet on the ground, and I feel like I sprained my foot. You know you're getting old when you hurt yourself and ain't nobody around. All right? So I think Conor McGregor needs to retire. It's only but so much that body can take, and that leg break was very ugly. It bent. It showed Conor McGregor's leg went like this. Oh! That was Conor McGregor's leg. I just broke my pencil. I got to get another one. We're loose here. Now, what I really came on here to talk about today, and I am highly upset. I want you to share this with every sports fan you know right now. I am highly disappointed in Team USA. I am utterly disappointed in Team USA. Listen to me. Team USA, I called them the Dream Team. Some of us who are around my age, we remember the Dream Team. 1992. Patrick Ewing, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Clyde Drexler, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Karl Malone, Christian Laettner and his sorry self, Chris Mullin, John Stockton. Listen, Charles Barkley. I remember the Dream Team. I had, I'm going to tell you how far back I go, because each Olympian I had the Patrick Ewing Olympic sneakers. He was number 6. I had the Olympic sneakers, and they were beating people by 50 and 60 and 70 points. And Team USA, I remember years ago because Charles Barkley was a mean basketball player, and they played the Nigerian team, and they beat them by 60, and Charles Barkley elbowed one of them Africans in the chest. But yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday, and David Robinson, let me not forget him, Team USA lost to the Nigerian team. Our dream team lost to the Nigerians. We are the United States of America. We invented basketball. I can go to Rucker Park right now and get 10 dudes, and they can beat Nigeria. We lost to the Nigerians. First of all, half the Nigerians are hungry. They ain't ate a good meal since Bush was in office. We lost to the Nigerians. This ain't track and field. Now I can understand if we were running a marathon. If we were running, we ain't got a chance to beat the Nigerians. At racing, because they can sure run, they can run. They can run. In September, you watch, we got the New York City Marathon, and I can guarantee you that the winner's gonna be somebody named Mugandu Nkambu from Nigeria. I guarantee you that. He gonna be dark-skinned, skinny, and all that. But we lost to the Nigerians, and I'm going to call them out. Bam Adebayo. First of all, Bam Adebayo, I don't know if you should be on the Olympic team because you don't sound like you from where I'm from. Bam Adebayo might be from the Nigerian team, and he came on the American team and messed us up. So the New York team consists of Bam Adebayo, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, he ain't there yet, Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, Draymond Green. And Draymond Green don't need to be on the Olympic team. He ain't no superstar. Drew Holiday, he ain't there yet. Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard, Kevin Love, Chris Middleton ain't there yet. Jason Tatum. It is no reason we should be losing to no Nigerian. And I know you're going to get upset with me. Oh, don't talk about Nigeria like that. And this and that and that and that. Listen, y'all know Bam need to go and play for Nigeria. Matter of fact, because Draymond Green should not be on the team. It is embarrassing. Let me name you some of the players from the Nigerian team. Precious Achiuwa. We lost to a team that has a player named Precious. Precious Achiuwa. You let me go on the basketball court and you tell me your name is Precious, I'm going at you 24. Give me the rock. I want him. I'm going at you nonstop. Precious, Caleb Agata. Caleb Agata. Obi Imengano. Michael Jibinje. Ike Orugubie. Chimiz Metu. Chima Monique. Ike Nuwamu. Jordan Nuwara. Jaleel Okafor, he's a baller. Josh Okogie, he's a baller. Stanley Okoye. KZ Akpala. That's his name. KZ Akpala. Miye Oni. Miye Oni, come on. Ikpe Udo. And Gabe Vincent, he's a baller for the Miami Heat. And we lost to them. Jason Tatum's of the world. Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant. We lost to them. Magic Johnson is turning over in his grave. Daly is turning over in his grave. I cannot believe this. And what it is, I knew this was going to happen. They catching up to us. They are catching up to us. We used to think, I know Magic ain't dead, but he had AIDS for 30 years, so part of him is. But they are catching up to us. They are no longer, you know who the real third world country is? The USA is the third world country. We got more homeless folks than Nigeria. Nigeria ain't a third world country. Look how they handle COVID and look how we handle COVID. We are the United States of America now the third world country. We can't even win in basketball no more. The one thing we were good at, the one thing we ain't have to worry about, now we losing to Nigerians. What? Now I can understand if we lost to, one of them teams. What's that team that the boy from Dallas played for? Porzingis and that other Luka Doncic. I can understand we losing to them teams, but we lost to Nigeria. We lost to Obi Mangano. That's his name, Obi Mingano. Who is that? Kevin Durant, where are you, sir? Yeah, they talking about, see, everything gonna be different now that movie came out. That's Wakanda. We lost to Wakanda for real. That Wakanda got a basketball team, and they beat the USA. 90-87. USA team, we got to do better. We got to do better. I don't know what we got to do. I don't know. We got to go get Patrick Ewing out of retirement. We got to do something. And what it is, you see, when you put all these stars on a team, stars don't win. You got to have a team. Put a team together. You just can't put the best players that you can find together, because they did that with Team USA, with the Dream Team. They had the best players. But Chuck Daly said they had to be coached. And Chuck Daly was one of the greatest coaches of that time. And they had to be coached. And Greg Popovich, we got to figure out what's going on with you too, sir. We got to stop giving Greg Popovich all these accolades. I'm sorry. I think Greg Popovich is a great coach. But since Tim Duncan left, he has not done anything with the Spurs. The Spurs ain't made the playoffs in the last 2 years. We got to pump our brakes on Greg Popovich now. Was them championships from Tim Duncan, or were they from Pop? Because he ain't win nothing before Tim Duncan. He ain't won nothing after Tim Duncan. Pump our brakes on them Spurs. The Spurs weren't in the playoff this year. And Popovich, he got to get up in these boys' tail and make them play basketball. He got to make them play defense. I think Tim Duncan was the brain behind those championships. And you got Damian Lillard, you got Kevin Durant, you got Bradley Beal, you got Bam Adebayo, you got Kevin Love, you got Jason Tatum, you got Draymond Green, you got Zach LaVine. You got to make that team win. If you can't coach them to win, Pop, what are you doing? I'm sick of this, and I'm upset about it. And I know, we ain't too satisfied with our country and stuff. But I'm proud to be. I'm an American. I live in America. And I ain't going nowhere else. I ain't moving. They want to put us out. I'm not going nowhere else. I'm going to be right here in the United States of America. I like it here. It's a little rough sometimes, but I'll take it over the other options. I've been to Spain. I've been to Japan. The beds are too small over there. Don't work for me. That's right. But I think they put Draymond Green on this team for defense. But they got Draymond Green running point guard. You got Damian Lillard on your team, and you got Draymond Green running the point? Yeah, bring Coach K back or something. Well, this has been another episode of Church Guys Like Sports 2. Listen, if you want to put something in the Cash App, you can always do that. Ain't no pressure. Put $1, $2, whatever. It is what it is. But we are going on 3 years with this show, with this podcast, with this awesome Church Guys Like Sports 2. And listen, don't be ashamed to be in church and you love sports. You can love God and love sports. Loving God does not take the man out of you. And if you're a woman that loves sports, that don't mean you are a bulldagger or a dyke. You can love sports and still keep your femininity. All right? Thank you for tuning in. We back. It's summertime. The Knicks ain't going. Look, my Knicks. Don't forget about the Knicks. Next year gonna be crazy for us. Peace out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 12 noon. Church Guys Like Sports. Don't forget, tune into some good gospel music at 2 p.m. Believe Radio Bay Area. Believe Radio Bay Area. Tune in to my gospel show, Vintage Inspirations with David Wright. Peace.
Got Julius playing like a North Star. He the truth and ain't no stopping, no stopping. IQ, gonna have to guard and going crazy. Every night the kid never cease to amaze me. K Knox, he work around the clock. Keep going, little bro, you gon' get your shot. Gotta let you know well at the 5. Throw it up, Peyton, and watch out for the lies. Oh no, I can't forget my boy Todd.